is Dr. Helmut, and I believe your mother told me that you wanted to check yourself in today. Was that correct? Good, well, look, you're certainly getting much bigger, much older. You're growing. You grow so fast. So fast. So, let's check you in. May I please have your first and last name? Your first name. Okay. And your last name. And do you know your date of birth? Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. And do you know your home address? Good. Oh, very good. Very, very good. And do you have an emergency contact phone number? In case I need to call somebody, like your mother. Okay, what's that emergency contact phone number? Perfect. Well, you did a great job so far. Now, I have a couple of basic questions to ask you. Are you feeling? Is there any specific reason that you wanted to come in today? Or you felt like you had some tummy ache? Yeah, it's a bit of like, you felt like bleh. Oh, that's not fun. No, we call that nausea. Can you say nausea? Nausea, yeah. That's just the fancier word for being sick to your tummy. Yeah. Okay, that's not fun. And was there any other symptoms that you have? Maybe do you have a fever? Do you have a bit of a fever? Okay, we'll also check that as well. Okay, you think you have a bit of a fever? Okay. Now, what about any other pain or discomfort? Maybe an earache? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, earaches, says it first. I hate earaches. No. Yeah, when I was a kid, when I was a boy, my brother and I used to get the earaches. So common. It felt like I had an earache. Basically, it felt like every single month I had an earache. I'm sure that it wasn't every single month, but it felt like it. It felt like I've always had an earache when I was a kid. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. Are you doing a lot of swimming? No? Okay. Sometimes swimming will get some water in the ear and can give us little earaches. Okay, but you're not swimming too much right now. No, okay. Any changes in new play spaces, new games you played, different park? In other words, I'm asking, do you think you may have been exposed to something out of the ordinary? Hard to say. That's a very adult answer. It is hard to say, isn't it? Okay. Hard to say, got it. Okay. And so, you had some tummy pain, but did you first have the ear pain and then the tummy pain? You think maybe kind of the same time? Okay. Well, ear pain can certainly, basically, an ear problem can end up giving you the tummy problem. Isn't that crazy how our bodies are connected? Because did you know that we have the inside the inner ears area, right? It's actually responsible for keeping our balance. We call it that's like an equilibrium, okay? And if you get like an ear infection, okay, it can throw off the natural pressures of the fluid in the inner ear, and that can it's called having vertigo or dizziness. Has you had any dizziness? Maybe this could be related to the ears. I know you wouldn't think that the ears are related to the tummy, but they certainly can be. Okay, so I think I have all I need here. I'm just going to give you an examination now. Now, do I have your permission to touch you gently in certain places and make sure that there's no extra discomfort? Is that okay with you? Good. And I'll ask Mom and Mother, do I have your permission that I may touch your child here? It's okay. Only a little bit, I promise. Only as little as possible. No, we don't want to make anything worse, now do we? You don't want doctors poking and prodding you. That doesn't feel very fun, does it? No, so we don't have to do too much of that. Just a little tiny bit, okay? That's the first thing we're going to do. I'm going to listen to your heartbeat here a little bit, okay? That's very important that we start with the heart and we kind of work our way out from there, okay? Okay. So for this, we just need you. And you're being very brave, by the way. Very, very brave. So I'm just going to hold this onto your chest, okay? And I want you to breathe normally, okay? Just breathe normally right now, alright? Okay. Good. And good. And over here. Okay. Now, can you give me a nice deep breath in and an exhale? Big breath. Go and give me a nice big breath. Good. And one more. Good. And last one. One nice deep breath. Okay. Good. So, what I was doing there is I was listening to your heartbeat first, your heartbeat. And then I was listening to your lungs. I was listening to your breathing. Because sometimes, when we have sickness, our body, it produces, it's kind of gross, but extra mucus. Now, it actually uses that to help try to protect the body and fight off infections and so forth. But it can feel really annoying to you and me when we have that extra boogers in our lungs, and in our mouth. You get the nose and you get the sniffles, yeah, the extra boogies in the ears and the nose. Well, you don't want boogies. You didn't put boogies in your ears, did you? No, you wouldn't do that. No, of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't put boogies in your ears. But sometimes we get the extra boogies and we gotta blow them out, But sometimes that can be in our lungs a little bit. And I just want to make sure that your lungs sounded nice and smooth and very clean. And your lungs sounded good. Okay? Wonderful. Okay. Now, go ahead and can you look right at me, right at my nose here, my schnoz, yes. Look right at my nose, and good. And can you focus on my finger there? Very good, and just follow it gently with your eyes. Perfect. Good job. And follow my finger up a little bit, good. And across that way. Very good. And down. Good. And across. Very, very good. Okay. Now, I'm going to shine a little bit of a light in your eye just for a very short moment, okay? And you're going to see a little flash. It's that little flash. And I want to see, if you look really close at my eyes, you see there's a little black spot in the middle. Here, I'll show you what you're going to see. So, so look at my eyes, and watch how when I flash them with the light, my pupil will get smaller. Watch my pupil. See that? Do you see how my eye got smaller there? Yeah, right. And so look on this eye. Watch my eye very closely. See that? Did you see how my pupil kind of constricted just a little bit? Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for, okay? I want to make sure that both pupils contract about the same. Alright. So look right at me. And just look right at me. Good. Very nice. Very good. Just look right at me still. And oh, great job. Yeah. Your pupils are shrunk in the right way. Just nice and evenly. Good job. Maybe you want to be a doctor someday. Yeah? Okay. Now I'm going to take a close look at your eyes a little closer, and then I'm going to look into your ears. Okay? And that's why I think we're going to find the true culprit for today. Okay? And go ahead and look right at me some more. It just looks nice and still, and I'm just going to look right here, a little closer in your eyes. Good. Okay. Your left eye looks very healthy. Let me look at your right eye. And let's look at it here. And okay. Very good. Your right eye also looks very good. And now we're going to look into your ears. Okay. Now, which ear is hurting more? Is it your left ear or your right ear? Or your right ear. Okay. So let me look in your left ear first, okay? So go and turn your head a little bit and let me look in your left ear. Okay. Good. Okay, very good. Well, your left ear looks good. It looks healthy. What I can see, your little eardrum back there, it looks kind of like a like a little grey pearl, kind of like, yeah. And let me look now at your right ear, okay? I'm going to be very gentle, so just rotate your head a little bit this way, alright? And gentle now, okay? Okay. Yeah, now, your right ear, it looks, call it inflamed. Yeah, it's where in your left ear everything looks very kind of, like this fleshy colored, like normal, like your ear, But in your right ear, in this ear, it's quite red and a little bit inflamed in there. And I bet that it really hurts, doesn't it? Yeah. In fact, can you even almost feel your heartbeat in your ear? A little bit, right? Yeah, it's not supposed to be able to do that all the time, So, okay, yeah. Well, that's very good. I'm going to do a bit of a hearing check just to make sure there's no hearing loss, okay? So I have a little, this is called a tuning fork. And, do you have a piano at your house? Well, if you did, and you had to have your piano tuned, so it would be a gentleman who'd come over with a big set of these. So called the tuning forks, and that's how they tune the pianos. It's pretty cool. And when you hear the sound, it just makes like a dull sound, okay? So let me put it up to your left ear first, and just let me know when it stops ringing. Okay? Okay, great. And let's do the same for your right ear. And let me know when it stops ringing, okay? And now, okay, good. Okay. And I'm gonna whisper a number into your left ear, and I want you to repeat that number back to me, okay? Seventy-seven. Ausgezeichnet. Wunderbar. Ganz perfekt. Und das hier, Timmy, ist the whisper another number, okay? 22. 22. Very good. Very good. So, doesn't sound like we have any hearing loss, but I bet you're in a lot of discomfort. Yeah? And you're in luck, because there's a cure for this. And the reason I did all these extra things is want to make sure that that was what the problem was. And it turns out, it looks like we do have a mild ear infection in your right ear. It's nothing to worry about. It's going to be okay. I had so many of them when I was a boy. So it's completely normal. We get things in our ears, and it happens. And it can be very uncomfortable. Makes it hard to sleep. And it can lead to the dizziness. Of course, that's a vertigo. It's a dizziness where you feel like you're on a merry-go-round, but you're not on a merry-go-round. But your body feels like you're on a merry-go-round. It's very strange, isn't it? It's super weird. I know. But the cure is simply some medicated eardrops. Now, here's where you come in. I want you to put in these eardrops into your ear. Your mother or your father, anybody can help you if you want, okay? But I need you to put two drops in your ear in the morning, okay? After you get out of the shower in the morning or your bath, I want you to put 2 drops in your ear. And then, before you go to sleep at night, I want you to put 2 more drops in your ear, okay? And if you want, you can put a little bit of a cotton ball in your ear after you put in the eardrops, just so they stay in there a little bit, okay? And in fact, when you go pick up the eardrops here from the pharmacy, put in 2 eardrops immediately, okay? Hopefully, you should start feeling relief from the pain within the first hour, okay? So the drugs should start working immediately at reducing the inflammation and reducing the discomfort, so that tonight you can get a wonderful full night's rest. Doesn't that sound good? A night of just pure sleep and no pain. Yeah. And this should also take care of the nausea, because everything, once we reduce the inflammation, everything else should probably take care of itself. But, okay, if you still have any pain in your ear in 2 days, you'll call me. You'll give me a call, yes? Pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay, good. So you've been very, very brave. You've been very brave. You've been very kind. You've been an outstanding patient. Yes, you've been a wonderful patient for me today. Do you have any other questions for me? No? Good. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to go to the pharmacy. Yep. And you're going to turn in that little piece of paper. And you're going to fill up your prescription. And what's the first thing you're going to do when you get back to your car? That's right, you're going to put in 2 eardrops, that's right. Good. And then put in a little bit of cotton and see, just make sure it stays. Yes? Okay. Alright. Great job today. Everything is going to be fine. And if you have any questions,